Hi Libra, thank you so much for stopping by. So I am here to do your love and relationship reading. This is going to be for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Okay, I'm hearing my guides say anything superficial must go, is what I'm hearing. Playing it safe. So the message here is for someone. I feel like this message is for a larger collective. This is probably for many different people, or even people who are connected to you as well. They're also showing me something to do with the planet of Uranus is involved here. So anything superficial must go is the message. And I feel like I'm hearing an opportunity to explore something new, an opportunity to dive into new experiences, new territory. We have optimism at the bottom as well. I'm hearing Spirit say you can either stay where you are, or you can allow us to show you a better world. So there's very much of a feeling here. The main kind of theme is that if we are caught in any type of superficial energies, whether this is things that are just, whatever they are, it can be very small things or it could be larger things. Again, I'm picking up too, this could also spread out to people who you are connected to. Certain people around you could be going through this as well. And I feel like this is actually something that very much is happening, on a huge collective level. I'm being shown, even like the whole world, the whole planet Earth. Something about like I'm hearing something like it's go time, or it's time to step up. So right now, the main thing is that if you find yourself being drawn to new things, or if you find that you're outgrowing situations in your life, or outgrowing certain patterns or behaviors, this is definitely what's happening here. I'm also being told here that some of you may find that you are about to make a U-turn, is how they're showing it to me. You're about to make a U-turn when it comes to some path that you were going down, that you're going to sort of turn around and start taking steps forward into a different direction, to victory. I'm hearing victory. So I'm also hearing that if you are taking on the anger or resentment that you have towards certain individuals, or even like if something didn't go as planned for you and you're almost like taking on that anger in your body, they're showing me that someone's energy field is almost like has been accumulated with this almost like dense energy. I'm not sure if it's anger, resentment, a lack of forgiveness. I'm hearing that you are empaths for this person or these people, and you actually have been feeling that it's like what's happening here with the U-turn is that something, again, superficial, victory, and let me see, Spirit, tell me a little bit more. And I'm also hearing too, this is a message also for somebody I think this is advice coming up, this part of the reading. This is advice from specifically your angels, angelic beings around you, to try to surrender the need to control everything right now. Try to surrender the need to control your life and your circumstances, because it's almost like you see this resistance here too. Something is trying too hard to be controlled. I am hearing the word addictions as well, and it could almost be coming from an addictive pattern to try to control, because you're afraid of if you lose control, or if you don't control the situation, you would lose it. But that's not the case. I'm hearing the name Oscar for some reason. So let's see. I'm being also told that there's this almost alchemy here. I'm being shown somebody could actually be doing this, or this could be a metaphor, but I'm being shown somebody in like mixing potions together, and they're kind of looking at this potion in front of them that has all this like energy attached to it, where we can create something, we can make moves forward. So there's almost this like energy in front of you that you have to use wisely. Spirit saying use it wisely, So I want to get a few more here, back and forth. Yeah, and I'm actually being told there's a message coming up as well, that there are certain people around you. This is probably for those of you who have a love connection around you. There's somebody around you, I feel, who has this opportunity right now to actually mold something new for themselves. There's very much this connection with the universe right now. There's this feeling of connecting once again or once more to the kind of like subtle energies that are around us. So two different things. For some people here, there's a person who almost like has to use their energy wisely, because they actually could be going through a really big awakening process, probably like more of a soul connection type of person attached to you, or someone who's around you, and they actually are starting to understand spirit, I'm hearing, or understand like the universe, especially if they have never gone through any type of awakening before. And it's almost like they have this ball of energy in front of them, and they are confronted with like superficial aspects of their life versus, what if I actually use this sort of ball of energy to create something better for myself and for my life. I'm being told this person here may actually be softening in their heart. They want to be more soft, or they want to start to have more compassion for others. And also I'm getting this is for you too, though, for the person watching. You could be finding that you're almost getting closer to this like vortex is a word coming to me too, a vortex of energy that maybe you have not found for a while, or maybe you kind of lost it or it wasn't there for some time. And I feel like this vortex is coming because oh wow, so I'm also being told too, this is a very powerful message coming from like, you're meant for this in this lifetime. There's like this huge castle here, something about you being, I'm not sure if this is royalty or something like you. Yeah, your energy is about to soar really high, or you've already been feeling this, and I actually feel like I think this came up for a few other readings I did too, but there's something about you being meant for a really big purpose here for this reading, for whoever I'm picking up on, and I'm hearing you're going to outshine all the rest. And I feel like what this means is that, again, there's like this superficial kind of energy that's starting to dissipate in your life, and I feel like this is for some of you, this is specific, in which you have like maybe some type of interview or promotion or something that you are going to outshine the rest. And again, they're referencing the same message about try to release the control, try to surrender and release the need to control a situation right now, and just let spirit guide you, because where you're being guided to, yeah, a lot of you, this has to do with you making progress in your career, and also I'm hearing you're understanding the big picture. Okay, so you're beginning to sort of see, if I do this, or if I focus on this, then this happens, or if I put my energy into the right things, then this happens, or I move forward. The levers, again, some of you, this is also about you, I'm hearing, for the greater good, aligning for the greater good. There's a really big like portal of energy right now, is kind of what I'm being told. There's a really big portal of energy that is causing a lot of shifts to take place in the Twin Flame Collective, which is really interesting, because I just posted that I started a new YouTube channel, and I didn't even realize that I started it on 11/11/22, and I was guided to start doing those types of readings again. So that could be for some of you, since I've also been feeling this. Usually that means the collective feels it too, but that's just for some of you if you resonate with that. If that's the case, there's almost like this alignment coming into union of the self, and possibly union here with a twin flame or counterpart. But I think that I'm hearing it's because you're wiser, because you've allowed the negative energy to sort of, not even the negative energy, you've allowed the you've understood that it's not about you, or it was never about you. It's really about just, what should I say? 10 Ten of Wands reversed. The Empress, yeah. I'm hearing finding more meaning in life as well. So if I kind of like condense this message here, because there's a few different groups I'm getting. For one, I feel like for whoever I'm talking to here, for the viewer, you are beginning to find more meaning in life, or you're about to find more meaning in your life. And I'm hearing that this is you taking a really big step here into this golden direction, which may have something to do with you being ready now to be given this opportunity. And I feel like you are releasing here, or you're needing to, the message here with the Ten of Wands reversed, like I said in the beginning, releasing superficial or artificial. I'm even hearing some of you may need to detox from social media or just the media in general. There's something coming up here about your energy needing to kind of release that sort of lower dense energy, because you're about to fly high, I'm hearing, with the Empress and the Eight of Pentacles in the vast universe. It's like there's a feeling of connecting more to source, connecting more with love, connecting more with who you really are. And this has been for a while maybe not, somehow for whatever reason you didn't see it, or it wasn't available to you. And so expect to have a lot of growth coming in. And if you're already reconnecting to yourself and you're reconnecting to spirit and source, this is the right step to take. Okay, and then for another group of you, I'm also picking up, again, this is in reference to also divine counterpart connections, twin flame connections, where there's a lot of movement in the heart. I'm hearing a lot of movement in the heart area. There's a masculine here involved as well, who is starting to sort of like kind of look at life differently. They're starting to look at, again, superficial parts of their life, superficial aspects that they've had since childhood, I'm also hearing. And they also want to, they may be finding spirit here again, like I said, or they may be sort of finding meaning also in their life, and this may bring their energy closer to yours. And I'm hearing they're following your lead energetically as well. So is there any other message here, Spirit, please, about this for whoever this is for today? Is there any other message? Three of Swords in reverse. My hands are tied. I don't know what to do. Any other message here, Spirit? The Star. Forgiveness, the word forgiveness, and I think I mentioned something, I forgot where I said that, but there's also a feeling of letting the burdens go of guilt for you here, I feel as well. Something within you is needing to release this heaviness, and I think there's a really big acceleration that has been building up for the last few months, and it's never too late to begin again is also the message. It's never too late to begin again. So don't question yourself if you feel like you lost something or you lost yourself for a while. I'm also being shown that there's this chameleon energy, almost like a lizard. Yeah, a chameleon. But it's like you can mold yourself however you want. You can camouflage it, or you can mold yourself to something different. Some of you are also taking off the facade, taking off the mask, and I'm hearing this was an important lesson for you. This was an important phase of your life, but now it's over, or now it needs to be over. And with the Star, this is a promising future as well, I'm hearing. And I think that like I said, they're bringing me back to it's never too late to begin again, which could mean different things for different of you. It could be that it's never too late to start this new path in your life. It's never too late to start working towards something. It's never too late to even maybe come together with somebody. Something about like it's not too late to start again just because you had a setback, or just because you didn't make it work before, or just because you had struggles to go through before. It's never too late. A creative endeavor. This too shall pass, I'm hearing as well. Some of you actually could be yeah, I'm hearing again, starting to open your eyes. So like I said before too, something about starting to see life differently, or starting to open your eyes again, or I said something else, I can't remember, but something about like just embarking on this kind of new fresh energy. I'm also hearing from many of you here, or for somebody watching, you may find that you're going to start to get a lot more attention and recognition for things that you really worked hard for in the past, and you wondered kind of like why wasn't that paying off for you. But I think that it's about to start to come in more. Pay attention really closely right now to synchronicities and certain signs. You know, you may find that there's a lot of synchronicities around you when you start to get in the flow state, and that's just a sign that you have to pay attention closer to what those are, because they're actually really trying to give you a message. I'm hearing positive reinforcement, like that this is the right path. You should focus on this, you know? So, for example, if you find that you do something, like let's say you start a new routine or something, or you start to think differently, and then you feel, or then you see like 11:11 on the clock, or 3:33, or you start to get confirmation synchronicities. This is almost like Spirit's way of like positive reinforcement for you, that you are seeing clearly now. You are on the right track when you're in that flow. However, when you're in this sort of dense energy, or stubborn, I'm hearing, stubborn, resistant energy, you may find that it's very hard for things to work. It's like you feel, you try to make efforts, or you try to make things work, and then it just doesn't happen, or it doesn't work. And maybe you find, if you kind of look back on it, you don't actually have those synchronicities, you don't actually have those experiences. I'm hearing it's been a ghost of the past. It's a ghost something here. Something is a ghost here in your life that is only a shadow of you. It's not even you. This is you, and this is your shadow. So for some of you, this is your shadow side speaking, and your shadow side has a message that they kind of want you to just let it go now. Don't feel like you have to carry that burden anymore, because whatever those burdens are, they really are here to trick you, I'm hearing. So they're really not even real, you know? It's kind of like, yeah. Have more faith in Spirit. So is there anything else, any final messages here, Spirit, for whoever this is for the collective message right now? Anything else? Synchronicity. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. The number 8 is coming up really strongly. Someone could connect with 8 or 888. I'm hearing if you're too wrapped up in your own mind, or if you're too wrapped up in these darker thoughts, it'll be hard for you to connect with that. So it's really about raising your vibration too, okay? Any other messages, please, Spirit, for this reading? I'm seeing some of you charging your crystals with something, with the moon or the sun, or you're charging crystals. We have new beginnings. Or you may want to do that. Okay, everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you into a new direction, which we definitely have here. And I'm hearing this is about also nourishing yourself. This will help you to feel more nourished and complete. So I hope that this reading could help somebody. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there. And let me know. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great evening and take care. Lots of love.